And thank you everybody for making the time to come through this evening. My name's Phil Craig. I'm the leader of the Referendum Party, and I'm also the co-founder of a lobby group called the Cape Independence Advocacy Group. And I have a great affinity with people who are struggling, because my life for the last few years has been around political activism. And I thought that today I would just share a couple of very brief thoughts that hopefully can suggest some way forward. Now, the first thing we did as the Referendum Party, obviously, as you can probably, as the name suggests, we're fighting for people to be heard and to have the voices of people in the communities to be able to express themselves. So I think many of you probably took part in the poll, and we organised a brief poll to get people's views. I'm just going to very briefly share. There were only 4 questions. So we circulated a poll. Do you support the city's plans to relocate residents to Masabulele into Fishhook, Ocean View and Lochiel smallholdings? 98% of people in the community said no, they didn't support it. 1% said they did support it, and 1% was unsure. The next question was, do you support building a low-cost housing development in Elgin Park, Fishhook, next to Bay Primary? 98% of the community said no, 1.3% said they supported it, and 0.8%, I don't know how we got to 0.8, I was in 0.7, unsure. Do you believe the Deep South can handle more population growth without harming local services and the environment? 97% said no, it's already overburdened. 1.8% said no, there's plenty of capacity, and 1.2% they weren't sure. And then the last question was, do you want the City of Cape Town to continue with the spatial development plan? 93% said no, they opposed it. 2% said they supported it, and 5% said they weren't sure. So a pretty resounding expression of community feeling, and you can see it by the fact that people are here sitting in this room and wanting to do something. So just a couple of very, very brief thoughts from my side. First of all, I think all of us want to live in a fair and just society. We recognise that South Africa hasn't always been that. But the first thing that we must all make sure in these situations is that nobody gets bogged down by guilt, because fair and just includes you. You have a right to fair and just treatment, and that's the first thing, because this is an issue that's going to run up against challenges with political correctness, and actually you're going to have to stand up for yourself. The proposal that's on the table from the city is absolutely insane on multiple levels. If they couldn't stop people settling in the wetlands in the first place, if they move them out, how on earth are they going to stop the next set of